Okay, so for my first meal of the day, I'm gonna have 2 hard-boiled eggs. I'm going to take a sandwich thin, a multi-grain sandwich thin, and some holy guacamole minis. So I'm gonna go ahead and spread one of the minis onto both sandwich thins. Well, it's one sandwich thin, but both sides. And then after about 10 minutes of boiling the hard-boiled eggs, I rinse them off with cold water. And then I peel them. You can cook them longer if you don't like them a little runny. I like them runny, so that's why they're cooked only 10 minutes. And then I'm also having some Greek yogurt, and this is vanilla flavor. Okay guys, so I figured we got cocoa here. I figured I would eat on camera, kind of chat with you guys. It sucks that I already did my makeup, because I feel like my lipstick is going to get messed up, but we're going to try to eat this as clean as possible. You guys know avocado gives me an upset stomach, but when it's prepared as guac, it doesn't. I don't know why. One of my exes used to tell me he hated the way I ate food. I open my mouth when I eat. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. I eat how I eat. I don't really give a shit. Maybe that's why I'm single. Yesterday, I saw one of the owners of the club I work at, and I hadn't seen him in a while. I don't know, maybe a month, 2 months. And he said to me, like, "Oh my God, you lost so much weight. You look so tiny." And I said, "I've only dropped like 10 pounds. And he was like, "You look like you dropped 20. And I said, "No, I've only dropped 10 pounds. I said, "I want to drop 5 more, but it's like, I'm not stressing about it." He's like, "No, don't lose any more weight." And he's like, you look good the way you are. Like, it's enough weight loss. And I don't know, like somebody else told me like my boobs look like they're shrinking. I feel like you're never good enough for anybody, and like it's very like, it's a frustrating thing. I don't think anyone like meant to be like rude when they said what they said, but I feel like before I was working out, some people like thought I gained weight. You know what I mean? It's just like people are always offering their opinions. Either you're too overweight, you're too underweight. And like some people are insinuating, you know, that maybe I didn't lose weight the right way, like I've done cocaine or whatever. And that really bugs me because I've been very like open with you guys about like my past with drugs and alcohol, being in the strip club environment. That's like where it all started. And so when people take that away from me, it's very frustrating. Like, take away the fact that like I earned this. Like, I lost weight on my own by eating healthy and exercising. I have not touched drugs since August. So, you know, I don't know. It gets frustrating when people like, because I'm so proud of myself for 6 months. And also like proud of myself for like losing weight and taking care of myself, and I'm doing it the right way. So it's just irritating when people just like offer their opinions like all the time. Like I said, you're gonna be too little or too much of something for everybody. Like, everybody has an opinion, and opinions are like, you know, we don't need to say it, but exactly, like, just I don't get it. I'm doing a mukbang with my roommate. My roommate wants to film something. Maybe we'll do like a mukbang Q&A. If that's something you guys want, leave some questions down below. Greek yogurt. I've been eating this Greek yogurt every day. It has no added sugar. Because I don't, you know, a lot of these like yogurts, people don't look at the nutrition information and they're loaded with sugar. And I don't want a lot of sugar. So I used to take acidophilus vitamins, and I feel like they just didn't work for me. And so my female doctor was like, "Well, why don't you just try to eat yogurt every day? You know, it's good for you. Yogurt's good for you for a lot of different reasons. But when you're a female who suffers from like yeast infections frequently, I know this is like TMI, but whatever, this is like real life. If you suffer from yeast infections, having yogurt every day can really help to like not have that. And it's just good for like your stomach and all that stuff. So I try to have 1 yogurt a day. One of these. This is the Dan & Oiko's 000 blended Greek yogurt. And I get it in vanilla because it's like my favorite flavor, but they have other flavors. So I like it. And in my opinion, from trying the acidophilus or the probiotic pills, the vitamins, versus yogurt, I think ingesting yogurt is way more effective than taking those like probiotics. I don't think they work. For me anyway. For some people they might. Not for me. But I know some people are not like a huge fan of yogurt. For me, I like yogurt, so it's easy. But I know a lot of people don't like texture, flavor, and I get it. So try to take a probiotic vitamin, but they never worked for me. And some of them are so expensive. $30 up. It's crazy. Alright, done. I'm gonna wash my hands. It's 11:24. I'm doing laundry right now, so I'm not like gonna go to work just yet. I want to finish my laundry. I have to change the sheets on my bed. I'm washing my bedding and just cleaning up my room. So I'm gonna go to work after I finish everything. So I'll probably be at work between 1:30 and 2. So I'm either going to eat lunch before I go to work or make a lunch and bring it depending on how I feel in the next hour or 2. If I'm hungry, I'll just eat it here and then go to work. But if I'm not, I'll bring it to work because I know by like 4, if I don't eat between now to 4, I need a lunch. I'm going to be hungry. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So it's 1 o'clock. Checking in with you guys. I just finished cleaning my room up, doing laundry, all that good stuff. What is on this? Hold on. And I'm not really hungry at all. Like I'm surprised. I thought I would be hungry after doing everything. I cleaned this up. So I cleaned inside here a little bit, and then I just organized my books. Some books that I'm reading if you guys are interested. I bought this like a year ago, and it's just taking me some time to actually get through it, but I'm on page 150. I'm on chapter 11. And, you know, it's a good book. It's taking me forever to finish it, so I need to schedule the time to read this. But if you guys are into, like, spiritual books, this is really good. And another author that I really, really like for spirituality is Joyce Meyer. She's probably one of my favorites. I have a really good book by her. I just don't know where it is. I think Adam has still a lot of my books, and I don't know if they're ever going to be sent out, but I know I'd have more books and more by Joyce Meyer that I love, and this is a really good one. Obviously, you guys can tell that I study it, so I do like spiritual books. I am, you know, I consider myself to be Christian, so I do like those. Just have to have the time to read them. And then this is great. I've been loving this. I've been actually reading this because it's a new book, and I'm on part 21, page 58. Stephen King is awesome. He is just amazing. So this is a really good book if you're interested in writing. So yeah, I cleaned that up, and then I made my bed, put fresh sheets on, and washed the comforter, washed her blanket. She's chilling. And then I cleaned my vanity. There's nothing better than a clean vanity. Oh my god, it gets crazy over here so fast. And some stuff I can't get up that's like eyeliner. It's just so caked on. I'd have to spend time scrubbing. But yeah, it takes a while to clean my vanity because it gets hectic. And then I took out my 30 makeup brushes. I'm going to wash them tonight after work. I don't want to wash them now. I'm not in the mood. It's very tedious. And then I cleaned up here. So yeah, everything's super clean. But yeah, it's tedious for me to wash wash my makeup brushes. I hate doing it, but I'm starting to break out on my face a little bit, and I think it's from my makeup brushes not being clean because I haven't cleaned them in a while, and I know it's so bad, but it's just hard to have the time. I'm gonna chill for a little bit and then probably make some lunch and bring it because I don't feel like I'm gonna be hungry anytime soon. So I'm not gonna rush into work. It's only 1 o'clock. I'd rather get there later because the last 3 days have been really bad, and I get frustrated because I go in at like 1:32 and I'm sitting there not making any money, so it's better for me to go in later. Mondays can be good, so we'll see. Trying to keep a positive attitude even though the last few days have not been good, so yeah, I'll be heading in a little bit. Okay, so for my second meal of the day, I've shared this with you guys before. It's the shrimp in the chickpea pasta bowl, and nothing really changes except usually the vegetable I use, but these are the seasonings I use to saute the shrimp in, and then I add some mozzarella cheese to give it a little like texture and melt, and then we have the pasta all done. And for today I decided to use some frozen broccoli. And this meal is 640 calories, just so you guys know. And I add 2 tablespoons of butter to give it a little flavor and some fat in there. When you're on a low carb diet, it's super important to have fats to fill you up, otherwise you're going to be hungry all the time. Take it from someone who knows. You'll be hungry all the time. And you're just going to give it a stir. And it's really an easy meal to make, and it's actually like, obviously, second time showing you guys, it's like my go-to meal. It's so good. So it's 2:17, just finished eating, so good, and I won't eat again until dinner time, which will most likely be between 7 and 8:30. It really depends on what time I leave work. So yeah, and I never know when I leave work. It depends on my mood and how I feel and how it's going, but lately it hasn't been too good, and thank God I've been saving my money because it's been crazy. It's been really slow, but like I said, thank God I'm saving my money because rent is coming up so fast. Honestly, I feel like this month really flew by, whereas the month of December went by kind of slow. Like when I think back to December, I'm like, that month like went slow. It seemed like it drug, and then I feel like January has just like flown by. It's crazy. So I asked you guys about 2 hours ago on Instagram. It was like a poll if you guys would rather me film a morning routine or a nighttime routine. And so far the vote is 14 votes for morning routine, 12 votes for nighttime routine. So it's kind of like a close call, but so far morning routine is winning. Because I want to vote when I want to vote. I want to film one of those videos this week. So we'll see. But like I said, it's 2:18. I'm probably gonna leave for work in a little bit. Sometimes like I sit on the floor, and some people think that's so weird. Like a lot of my friends who I like will FaceTime with, I'll be sitting in this corner right here and next to the bed. They're like, why do you sit on the floor? I don't know. Sometimes I grab like that like pillow I have from Target that gives you like good back support. Am I in focus? Yeah. And I'll like lean up against that and sit on the floor. I don't know, I just like sitting on the floor. But anyway, I wanted to talk about water. I've been really trying to up my intake of water, and the only water I drink is by Essentia, and it's not because I'm bougie like that. It's just that I really like this water. I like how it tastes, and I feel like I stay hydrated more than I ever did. Like if I was to drink another water, I would like have to chug so much in order to feel hydrated, whereas this just, I don't know, I feel like I don't drink as much as I would with any other water, and like, I don't know, it really quenches my thirst. And it's ionized, it has a 9.5 pH or higher, and it's purified, and it has electrolytes for taste. So It says, what makes Essentia better? Our proprietary process turns water from any source into supercharged ionized alkaline water. It's even too pure to be tested by pH strips. It's literally like really good. And a lot of people like will argue and say, how do you know it's really like purified like that? It could just be tap water, because it tastes different, and like I'm saying, it keeps me super hydrated, so I love it. Into this spot, I would drink the tap water here, and it tasted like shit, like sour, and I don't know why. It was disgusting, and I will literally never drink the water again. The only time I use the water is like to shower in it, obviously, to wash my hands, and I cook with it. When I'm boiling water, I'll use the tap water because it's being boiled anyway, and to me, like, if there's anything like bad in the water, it's gonna be like, it's getting like boiled off, so I'm not worried about it. But to drink, the tap water is not any good at all. And so tomorrow I have an appointment with like a doctor for my anxiety, because my anxiety has been really bad lately and I can't sleep at night. And I do take something occasionally to help me sleep, but I feel like it's not working anymore, and I feel like sometimes it just makes my anxiety worse, and it's actually an anti-anxiety, and I don't know why, but like after I take it and like fall asleep, I wake up like 2 hours later and I have like debilitating anxiety, like I'm super on edge, and then I get up and I go do something. Sometimes I eat. It also makes me really hungry in the middle of the night. It's so weird. And I'll eat or whatever, and then I'll go back to sleep and I'm fine. But like I notice that like after I take it and fall asleep, an hour or two later, I'm like weird, and I'm like really like dizzy from it. I don't know. All I know is that I don't want to take it anymore. I'm hoping they can give me something else to sleep. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes tomorrow, but that's at 2 o'clock. You know, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are my days off usually, so I'm definitely taking tomorrow off because of that appointment and stuff. Wednesday, you know, rent's coming up. My bills are going to be due soon, so I feel like I kind of have to just like do what I have to do, you know what I mean? Like I might have to work Wednesday, but we'll see how everything goes. I'm sure I'll get the rest of my rent money. I always do. I just feel like this month flew by, and it's not even just rent money. I have bills coming up. Like electricity comes up, Wi-Fi comes up shortly after rent, so it's just like bam, bam, bam. But that's life, and also trying to like, you know, set aside money to get a car. It's a lot at times, but such is life. So I'm gonna head into work super soon. I also wanted to tell you guys quickly, I just called a ride. Sorry, I have to dump my garbage, because if I don't dump the garbage, Coco gets into the garbage. So annoying. Yeah, anyway. It didn't work out today because yesterday I had a really intense workout, so I'm kind of like where I want to be with my weight loss, so I don't really work out every day anymore. I work out like 3 or 4 times a week. Before I was working out like 5 times a week, so I might skip like 1 or 2 days now, because I feel like weight loss, I'm where I need to be. And 3 or 4 times a week works fine for me. You know, I'm seeing the results I want to see, and I try not to like push myself, because you guys know I've had like knee and ankle problems from working out too much. So I just be taking it super easy. Like yesterday, I had a really, really intense leg day, so I skipped today. And then tomorrow, Tuesday, it's my day off, so I will definitely be hitting the gym and working upper body. And then depending on how I feel, I might skip Wednesday, work out Thursday, skip Friday, and then probably skip the weekend and then start again Monday. That's kind of like where I'm at. So I just wanted to fill you guys in. But my ride's going to be here any minute, so I'm heading to work, and it's 2:37. So I will be at work by like 3:50.
Hi. Tell me all about your day. How was it? How was it? I missed you. I missed you. I missed you. Missed you. Missed you. Was it good? Was it fun? What did you do? Did you sleep all day? Did you? Did you sleep? Did you sleep? Did you sleep?
fine.
Okay, okay, okay. You got toys. Go get a toy. Go get it.
I just got home from work, and work was not that great, but I ended up making some money, so it's okay. But it just has not been the business lately. But yeah, I'm home, and it's 7:30. I'm gonna light my candle in here, my candle in the bathroom. I really need to wash my makeup brushes, but I don't think I'm gonna do it tonight because I'm not in the mood. But I'm not gonna work tomorrow, so I'm probably just like not gonna wear makeup tomorrow, so I could just wash my makeup brushes tomorrow morning or afternoon or whatever. We'll see. But I'm gonna start making dinner in a little bit because I'm starving. So I'm gonna light the candles, and then we're gonna make the last meal of the day. So for my last meal of the day, I'm gonna preheat the oven to 400, taking my frozen salmon fillet, which has been thawing out in the refrigerator for about, I don't know, 8 hours. I like to season my salmon myself, so I'm using like garlic powder here. I use a few different seasonings. It pretty much stays the same, but garlic powder, salt-free, lemon pepper seasoning, probably some oregano, basil, things of that nature. And then I also drizzle some olive oil over top of the salmon because obviously it's a healthy fat, and since I do a low carb diet, I really have to make sure I do have some fats in there. I'm also going to be taking some of the cauliflower veggie tots, 6 to be exact, and then I'm going to put this into the oven. And I like the skin side up because when I cook the salmon skin side up, for some reason the salmon usually comes out pretty moist. So another side I'm going to be doing is riced cauliflower. Super bomb. I'm a big cauliflower fan. I used to hate cauliflower, but I love it now. And then I'm also going to take some of the broccoli from earlier that I have left over, and I'm picking out the florets because frozen broccoli always gives you the stems, and I hate the stems. They're so gross to me. I really don't like them. So that is our cooked riced cauliflower and our cooked salmon and our cooked veggie tots, and look how beautiful that looks plated. So this is a 350 calorie meal. I just got out of a shower and my skin is so flushed for some reason. I don't know. My period's due, so I think I'm just hormonal and just like you know how your body temperature goes up and down. No idea who's calling me. I've been getting weird phone calls all day. So irritating. It never ends. Anyway, I'm watching a Netflix film called You Get Me. And it's actually pretty good. I'm only 10 minutes into it, but like so far it's pretty good. I got an hour and 20 minutes to watch that. I'm gonna watch that, and this has been thawing out my Halo Top oatmeal cookie. So some people when they're eating healthy will only eat a little bit of this. I eat the whole thing when I eat it. It's only 280 calories, so like I don't know how many calories I had today, but this is not gonna like make a big deal, you know what I mean? And I have talked about this before. It's so awesome. If you eat half a cup, the calories are 70, sodium 110, total fat 2 grams, saturated fat 1 gram, no trans fat, 15 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber, 6 grams of sugar, 5 grams of sugar alcohol, and 5 grams of protein. So Halo Top is awesome. It's healthy ice cream, but it doesn't even taste healthy. It's so amazing. So, you know, check it out if you haven't.